Right at 7 a.m. and we are underway. Leaving out of Carriacou, heading to Bequia. About 39 miles. And yeah, looks like we should have some good weather. I'm thinking a little bit better than what we had on the passage from Grenada up to Carriacou. So that's good. All right, here we go. Like in the last episode, I have to mention that just a few months later, Hurricane Beryl had a direct hit on Carriacou, and they suffered extensive damage. We are hoping for a speedy recovery for this island that we love so much. Well, this could be our last look at Tyrell Bay for quite a while. One of my favorite places. And for that matter, we can see Grenada over there. It's going to be disappearing in the distance before too long. Kind of weird. Ready for a day of sailing, Lindy? I think it's going to be a good one. All right, we're coming around Jack Iron Point now. We can see the west side of Carriacou. Sandy Island's dead ahead. And we're cruising along with our buddy boat there. That thing, what was it, Lindy? 280 feet? Le Ponant. Pretty crazy. We're gonna race him all the way to Bequia. Not really. Carriacou is the furthest south and largest of the Grenadine island chain, and along with its smaller sister island of Petite Martinique are two of the Grenadines, part of the country of Grenada. Very close by to the north are the rest of the Grenadine Islands that are part of the country St. Vincent and the Grenadines, beginning with Union Island and Petite St. Vincent. Today we were planning to sail the entire Grenadine chain, from Carriacou to the furthest north of the Grenadines, Bequia, with our sights set on exploring islands further north, as we had spent the entire previous season cruising the beautiful islands of the Grenadines. Okay, we've made our turn now at Palm Island, and in between Palm Island and Union, and we're heading over towards the south point of Mayreau. So it's put us on our first sailing angle of the day. We've got the head sail out, and Lindy is trimming the main. We're looking good. Tobago Cays. It's real clear today. This is Mayreau in front of us. Canawan's the big island there, and then I can see Bequia and Moustique in the distance already, which is cool. But we're gonna go around the back side of this island, and then we'll head up towards Bequia. How's babe?
I was just looking at the main, and I think it's good.
Cool. There they are. We're sailing. Clifton Bay. Another big mega yacht sailboat. Nice. Very nice. So we've usually had to turn on the motor around right here when we were going around Mayreau, but the winds are pretty awesome so far today, and we're sailing. There's a chance that we might make it around Mayreau with just the sails, but we got to make one more turn to starboard over here to avoid some of these rocks up ahead of us. So might have to turn the motor on then, but who knows? Looking good so far. Boy, the water is really pretty right here. Sails looking good. Nice. We've made it sailing so far. We've got only about 10 more minutes to the point where we get to bear off a little bit. So, I don't know, the wind might die on us when we get right up next to this point. That's pretty cool. Mayreau. That's Canawan right in front of us. A lot of sailboats out today. big chartering destination here, the Grenadines. That's Catholic rock there, and there's some exposed rocks over there called the shingles. Once we get past them, we'll be able to bear off and head towards Bequia, which we can see in the distance. Ha! The wind just died, but it's filling back in a little. We've just got to drift a little bit further and we wouldn't have to turn on the motor because I can see the wind right up there. But the sails are hanging a little limp right now. Well, there's a little breeze. Just a little further. I think we may make it. Oh, we can see Salt Whistle Bay coming into view. Such a beautiful place. Whoop. There's some wind. That ought to do it. I thought we made it. There's Salt Whistle Bay there. Just a little strip of beach. We've been there many times. Boy, look at all those boats. Goodness. And off we go. We did not have to turn on the motor. Wonderful. So from this next waypoint that we're coming to in just a few minutes, it's about 20 miles or so to Bequia. So we're almost halfway there. Okay, we're on our heading now. We're flying along at over 7 knots. The sailing's pretty good. 56-degree apparent wind angle. Heeled over, I mean, some. More than we would love, but isn't too bad. The seas are definitely way flatter than they are down there in between Grenada and Carriacou. Nice. Yeah, if it's going to be rough, it'll happen in between Canawan and Bequia too. So, so far so good.
At the very least, it's not too bad right here.
Yeah. Can't hope for more than that. I think the autopilot's trying to get us back on course. The wind's a little shifty, but it'll once we get north of Canawan into that gap, it'll be a steady wind, I'm sure. Hopefully from the right direction and in the speed we like.
We do have a lot of requests of other neighbors.
Yeah. Who could blame us? Okay, we're coming out from behind Canawan now. It's a little rougher over here, but not very much. The sailing's still going exceptionally well. There we are, north tip of Canawan. Moving right little gusty and lumpy here right at the tip of Kanawha, and that's what happens at the tips of islands. So I think when we get out there a little bit more, it'll even settle down more than this. This is not bad. We've went through some kind of mountainous seas right here before. Very nice. Okay, we're out here in the middle now, and the seas have flattened out. This is just like the best sailing day that I can think of. It's really going good. We're just chilling out. What do you think, Lindy? Even you think it's a good day?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Awesome. I had been coming up on this catamaran for a while. We're passing it. That's fun too. Eat our wake. Ha 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 ha. Bequia is getting bigger and bigger. See the big island of St. Vincent up ahead. Moose, some other uninhabited islands over to starboard. There's Kanawha and the southern Grenadines back there. We're flying too. We're going like close to 7 knots most of the time. Probably gonna get from Carriacou to Bequia in like some sort of record speed.
You can see like Petite Martinique, and I can see why it's Petite Martinique. Like you can see that the peak, you know?
Yeah.
And it looks like Mount Pele.
It does. That's cool.
But it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I never thought about that. I bet that's, I mean,
Yeah.
sure, for sure it is.
Yeah.
It's what they were thinking.
Yeah.
I bet down below is not even in disarray. Let's check. Some cushions laying down. Everything looks about like where I left it though. Oh man, this is awesome.
Start to be able to see the buildings on Bequia.
Oh yeah. We've only got about, I don't know, 2 hours to go, something like that. Or maybe even less to the point there when we started going to Elizabeth Harbor. This is awesome. about 20 more minutes before we make our turn into the harbor. I just keep shaking my head. This is an amazing sailing day. We're just coasting along. There's not, I mean, it's just crazy. It's almost just indescribable. It's smooth. The Caribbean's always rough, but not today. Yeah, there we go. Sailing smooth, sailing fast. Oh, Lindy's got a yawn. About nap time. We're coming by the outer little islands of Bequia, Isla Quatra. There's Bequia right there. It's a big harbor. It's about 3 more miles after we turn in the corner, so you know, like a half hour. But yeah, only 15 more minutes or so, and we'll be motoring in to find an anchor spot. The sails are down. We've been motoring into Elizabeth Harbor. Got the Q flag up. There we go. We came right around there on our way in. Here we go. All right, Lindy's got the anchor down. Getting everything set up there. Then we'll back down on it. Get it set good. Here we are. Get checked into SVG. Can't believe we're back in Bequia. Right here off Princess Margaret Beach. Nice.
Thanks for sailing along with us in the Grenadines. Stay tuned for our next episode where we continue cruising north to St. Lucia.
Whoa! That's funny. So that can happen, and I didn't know it. I just slid off the helm seat with that one. That's funny.